Complications to basic inheritance patterns. Single gene can generate different type of the actions. Based on those actions, a single gene sometimes can generate or can produce different type of the phenotypes. So a single gene can give sometimes codominance, incomplete dominance, and overdominance. So these are the phenomena which are usually not seen with the single gene, but sometimes within the families it has been seen that single gene can generate the phenomena which are also called as non-Mendelian inheritance. Those phenomena that have been seen generated by a single gene, they are incomplete dominance, codominance, etc. Complications to the basic inheritance patterns are also seen in case of multiple alleles. In case of multiple alleles, epistasis have been seen, as well as polygenic traits are also complex phenomena where to understand the pattern of inheritance becomes difficult. Same is in case of gene and environment, where there is an effect of both genes and environment. The pattern of inheritance of the diseases becomes difficult to understand. If we see what are the main complications in basic inheritance pattern, those are a common recessive inheritance pattern sometimes give dominant pattern, although the actual pattern was autosomal recessive, but due to individuals or overexpression of the phenotype, it seems that they have autosomal dominant pattern. On the other hand, autosomal dominant inheritance sometimes give non-penetrance, although the pattern is according to Mendelian inheritance, that is autosomal dominant, but it seems that the disease is not fully penetrant. Sometimes it is less penetrant or incomplete penetrance, sometimes it has complete penetrance. So this is another phenomena which is related to the inheritance pattern. Another phenomena which is also related to the autosomal dominant inheritance, that is variable expression. There is a genotype and the individual have mutated allele. Being the mutated allele, the expression of the phenotype is variable between the individuals. Some individuals, they have severe disease, some they have moderate disease, or we can say the expression, severe expression, moderate expression, and the low expression. So these are most common patterns which are not according to the basic patterns of the inheritance. These are some of the pedigrees in which we can see that the pattern of inheritance is complicated. So these are the examples of all those patterns. If we see that all these patterns of inheritance, they are not according to autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, X-linked dominant, X-linked recessive, either or the Y-linked chromosomes. So these are those patterns which deviate from the basic inheritance pattern. A common autosomal recessive inheritance sometimes show that it is autosomal dominant, while in case of autosomal dominant, sometimes it seems that being the autosomal dominant inheritance, there is non-penetrance in the individuals. As well as autosomal dominant inheritance sometimes shows variable expression in the individuals.